Hey guys, what is going on? It's Hamish from Income Stream Surfers. Today's video is supposed to be a one-stop shop for Redbubble. At the end of this video, you will understand everything that you have to do to have a successful Redbubble store. It's a presentation, and once you watch this video, you probably won't need to watch any other Redbubble videos, and that's the idea. So let's not mess around too much and let's just get straight into it.
So who am I and why should you listen to me? I've got 6 years experience in SEO, 7 months experience in print on demand. I've been using Redbubble for a while now. I've got a really good sale ratio compared to how many designs I've got. I've only got about 30 designs and I've made approximately 18 sales. Make sure you follow this step by step. So table of contents, what are we going through in this video? What is Redbubble and what is print on demand? How do we generate profit using print on demand? What are the pros and cons of Redbubble? What tools do I recommend for Redbubble and print on demand in general? What do we need to get started? Lesson number 2 is going to cover how to get started, how to create a Redbubble account, how to connect it to Google Analytics, how to upload products properly, dimensions, etc. Lesson number 3 will concern Redbubble SEO. How does marketplace SEO work in general? Differences between Google SEO and Redbubble SEO. How to spot opportunities, keyword opportunities. Lesson number 4 will be maximizing profits. So when we're making sales, how to make more sales or make more money per sale. So setting percentages or markup, making collections, making sure all products are active. How to use Google Analytics to check low converting products, trending versus evergreen niches. So what exactly is Redbubble? You've probably heard of Redbubble before, you may have used it, but if you haven't, then Redbubble is a print-on-demand marketplace. Print-on-demand effectively means that nothing is printed until an order comes, and when an order comes through, Redbubble prints it and sends it to the customer. So this is really good way to make money for us because we get paid only for uploading designs. And also Redbubble's website is very strong. They spend a lot of money on advertising. They have very good organic SEO. So in this example that you can see here, someone bought my design on a classic t-shirt and I got a percentage because somebody bought a design, someone bought a t-shirt with my design on. Redbubble does everything. They handle fulfillment, they handle the customer, they handle advertising, everything. All we do is upload products. So what are the pros and cons of Redbubble? The pros are everything is profit. If we don't spend money on tools, everything we make is pure profit. We don't have to deal with customers or returns or anything like that. Redbubble does a very good job of promoting our products, both paid advertising and organic SEO. It's possible to find unsaturated niches if you're willing to look hard enough using the methods I'll teach. You can upload 3 products a day automatically for free. I'll talk about that more in detail later. The profit is in dollars, so if you are from a country with a weaker currency, you are receiving American dollars or the equivalent. So the profit can be very high in countries with a weak currency. Let's talk about the cons. The cons of Redbubble are if we don't use automation, and I will teach you how to use automation, but if you don't use it, uploading is very boring and you can get burnt out. Sometimes it feels overly saturated. For some keywords, there are over 500,000 results on Redbubble. Redbubble's products are sometimes printed poorly. I've seen reviews online where people have received their product and they haven't been happy. A lot of spam and bots, a lot of copyright designs, and a lot of people stealing designs. This is a big problem on Redbubble. Designing can be difficult for some people, it's not for everyone. If you're not a designer, then you may have to pay someone to do your designs for you. But in my opinion, anyone can do a text-based design on Canva or Photopea. So speaking of Photopea and Canva, what tools would I recommend? Photopea or Photopea, I don't actually know how it's pronounced, is basically a free version of Photoshop. Canva has a free version. Ahrefs has a $7 trial. SEMrush has a free trial. Ahrefs and SEMrush are industry standard SEO tools that can be used. I'll show you how to find amazing keywords for Redbubble and other print-on-demand marketplaces. Finally, I recommend using the free version of Merch Titan's automatic uploader, which allows you to upload 3 designs every day for free to Redbubble and also other print-on-demand marketplaces. So what do we actually need to get started? The only thing you need is some time or motivation to make designs, and we need a payment method that is accepted by Redbubble. The current accepted payment methods are a bank if you are in Australia, the US, or the UK, or PayPal if you are not in either of those 3 countries. If you do not have a PayPal account, you can use a friend or a relative's bank or PayPal account. So take that into consideration. If you only have Payoneer, for example, it doesn't say that you can use it at the moment. So how to get started and how to attach Google Analytics. How to make an account is very simple. Just go on Google, type in Redbubble, make an account. Very, very easy. Something that's a little bit more complicated is creating a Google Analytics property or account, which will be used by your Redbubble. Basically, you want to create a Google Analytics account. You want to hit the bottom left settings button. You want to press create account, and then it'll take you to the account setup page. You need to give it a name, and then on the second page after you press next, where it says property setup, you have to make sure that you press show advanced options. Once you press show advanced options, you'll be greeted by this page. You want to create a universal analytics property, and you want to select yes, like I have in this example. You want to put the website URL as redbubble.com, and you want to create a universal analytics property only. This will stop you getting confused with Google Analytics 4 in the future. And then finally, Google will give you a UA or tracking ID code, which you just simply need to copy into your Redbubble dashboard where it says Google Analytics. You copy the code just under your property name. You can see it, it's written twice on my screen. Copy and paste it into there and you are done. Okay, so how to upload products to Redbubble. This isn't actually that necessary because I'm going to show you how to automatically upload products, but in order to upload automatically, you need to upload manually once. So one thing I will definitely mention now is that you should try and make all of your designs the same shape and the same size. This will allow you to automatically upload your products very, very easily, and they will also look good. So it's recommended by Merch Titans that you use 4500 by 5400 pixels. It should always be transparent, and you should either use dark colors or light colors, and then you should use the opposite, so light or dark colors on the product when you upload to Redbubble. So for example, if you have white text, you want a black background. In order to add new work, you simply click on your profile, as you can see at the top, next to your analytics, and press add new work. Once you press add new work, you'll be greeted by this page here. So like I said before, just select the opposite color for your background on the product compared to the text or picture that you are of your design, which you will place on that product. You want a contrast. You want people to be able to see the design. You want to be careful with this because you can sometimes have like a white text with white background and you can't see the design, so be really, really careful. The title is like an H1 blog post title. It's your main keyword. If you put your main keyword in here, you are very likely to rank for it. Your tags give relevancy and they allow you to appear for multiple search engine results as well as Redbubble results, which is a really useful part of Redbubble. It means that one product that you have can effectively rank for 15 different keywords on Redbubble and also on Google. Your description should be copywritten, so it should be trying to sell the product, and you can also sprinkle keywords lightly into the 100-word description. When you are creating designs, you want to make sure that none of the products look like the example on the left, where it says check for products that don't look right and edit them by pressing edit. Just very easily press edit, make the image a bit smaller, and make sure that it's not in the center on a hardcover journal, for example. I edited this product, I made it smaller, and I moved it to the bottom right because obviously it looks very strange if it's in the middle because it's half on one side of the book and half on the other side of the book. Another really nice tip that I'm going to give you is for the products that require a different design for each product, you can actually just create a pattern and just stick it on there and then just enable the product. And who knows, if it's not a text-based design, if it's just like a small graphic, you might actually sell like this. It's very easy. You just press edit, you make the image smaller, and then you press pattern. Okay, so let's talk about how to automatically upload products to Redbubble. This is something that I learned fairly recently. Basically, you can either Google automation merch titans or just go to the URL here, automation.merchtitans.com/dashboard, make an account, press download, press MTA Windows if you're on Windows, press MTA Mac if you're on a Mac, and then you have the program. This program has a free option, which is what we're going to be using to upload our products automatically to Redbubble, and also if you want, you can upload to all of these print-on-demand platforms for free, 3 designs every day. Okay, so in order to do this, this is what I was talking about before, you have to manually upload one product, and then we use that one product as a template for all of our other products. That is why you should make them all the same shape, the same size, kind of the same layout, etc., etc. This means that you can mass produce designs very quickly using the keyword methods that I'm going to teach you, and just be able to completely dominate the SEO game. You want to, once you've manually uploaded your first product, you want to click the little setting product on your portfolio, the little setting button, and then just right click where it says copy settings and then copy link address. This then becomes the template product URL on Merch Titans. If you're doing a text-based design and it's black, you want to make sure that in the Merch Titans automation, the t-shirt and all the other things are white for the contrast. Okay, so how does marketplace SEO actually work? I split this personally into 2 categories, internal ranking and Google SEO. So internal SEO is basically a Redbubble search result page, and Google SEO is the S.E.R.P or the search engine result page. They are slightly different, but they both work with tags and titles and descriptions, so if you nail one, you nail the other. So this is why tags are so important. As you can see in this example, it just says Bob Dylan Essential T-shirt. Nowhere in the title does it say Bob Dylan lyrics. But if I go back, you can see that I put Bob Dylan lyrics T-shirt, and this design was picked as the first design because it has the tag Bob Dylan T-shirt and it has the tag lyrics T-shirt, etc., etc. So tags mean you can rank for more than one keyword. That's the really important thing here. That's why you should be very careful with your tags. So 2 things now. How do we spot opportunities and how do we make tags? How do we easily make tags? The first method I want to go through is using Ahrefs or SEMrush trials. The Ahrefs one you have to pay $7. The SEMrush one is completely free. Once you get one of these tools, you go to the dashboard or the Site Explorer or the Domain Explorer. You type in redbubble.com. It's very easy. Then you just click on Organic Keywords or our Organic Profile on SEMrush. And then we instantly are greeted by millions and millions of keywords. If you look, there's 7.6 million keywords in the US. What I like to do is just scroll through until I find something that looks interesting, and then I just put it in Google. So in this example, Quieres meme came up with 12,000 traffic every month. I typed it in on Google. Redbubble was, I think, number 3 on the S.E.R.P, the Google search engine result page, and it only has 60 results on Redbubble, which is an incredible low competition keyword that I found in literally 20 seconds. Okay, we can also export all of the keywords we find by hitting export and then start export. This allows us to use the trials of the various SEO tools to their full advantage, because we can just simply download all of the keywords, change a filter, download all the keywords, change a filter, download all the keywords, and it's basically millions of keywords for free that you can use forever. Okay, another method that I like to teach is how to spot opportunities completely for free. This is called a search operator, and basically it's an advanced Google search directly into Google. And as you can see, it says site:/redbubble.com, which means only show me results from redbubble.com. In URL shop, which means show me results that have shop in the URL, minus people, as in remove any results that have people in the URL. That's because we do not want people's personal shops. We want Redbubble result pages. And then in text, 5 results. This is something that I really like experimenting with. You can change the number 5 to any number you want, and it will only give you results on Redbubble that have 5 results. This is how I find my really, really nice keywords. And then the final little tip for this method is to press tools, and then where it says anytime, you want to change it to past hour, past 24 hours, past week, past month, etc. This gives you an opportunity to get on trends as they develop. So here is an example that I found. Using this method, I found Mocco Museum. It's not the best example in the world, but I was interested, so I googled Mocco Museum shirt. Redbubble was 7th on Google, and then if we look, I clicked directly on that result that you can see there, and it took me to a page with only 5 results, which means you can easily rank for this keyword on Google in 2 days simply by making the design and putting this tag. My biggest tip in terms of SEO would be always check the search engine result page. If you don't know what an S.E.R.P is, it's basically every time you Google something, you see an S.E.R.P. Some more advice is if Redbubble isn't on page 1 and it has more than 100 results on Redbubble, the design may not rank on Google because Google doesn't think it's relevant. But it could still rank internally, but personally I don't think it would be worth making the design if the keyword doesn't rank on Google. Try to look for keywords without a lot of searches per month. These are known as long tail keywords. So with the Ahrefs and the SEMrush method that I just showed you, don't be afraid to dive deep into it, guys. You can find a lot of gold hidden deep in these SEO tools. I'm also going to give you a free tool that requires no email. It requires nothing. It's Ahrefs keyword generator. Just Google it. If it's not working for free, open it in an incognito tab and it will definitely work. This tool is also fantastic for tags. You just take your main keyword, you put it into Ahrefs keyword generator, and you copy and paste the tags into Redbubble. Finally, let's talk about maximizing your profits. So I've taught you how to make sales already. Let's assume you're making sales. How can we make more money per sale? I recommend that you do this immediately, all of these steps immediately. So as soon as you make your Redbubble, you should be making these changes. The first thing is setting percentages, markup. I think the original markup is either 15 or 25%. We can definitely make it a little bit higher. And if people are willing to buy your design for 20 euros, they will almost definitely buy it for 30 euros or 25 euros or whatever. Another really good one is making collections. I haven't really done this myself. I've only got 3 collections, but you just click on one of your products, the little setting button, and then press add to collection like I have here. And then you can basically make a new collection, and this will help you rank and help you make sales. Make sure your product is active on, make sure your design is active on all products. This is absolutely fundamental because if someone is shopping for your design, your keyword on a duvet cover, and you didn't upload it to duvet covers, which they are not automatically turned on, so you need to activate them yourself manually. If you forget to do this, you will never make that sale, and that could be $40 lost in profit. It's really, really easy to do. Just make the product look good, make the design look good, and then press enable. Another really good piece of advice I can give you is once you start getting traffic on Google Analytics, you want to look and wonder why you're not making any sales. This particular example, I just want a grill, for God's sake. It was a really good keyword that I found, but the design was a little bit weird and I should probably just change it to the original meme and I would probably start selling them. The final thing I want to mention is trending versus evergreen. This is a conversation that just goes on and on in the print-on-demand community. Trending is really good for people who are starting, and also trending is really good generally just to increase your sales. If you are active with Redbubble, it's worth doing half trending and half evergreen designs. Your evergreen designs will sell for a long time. Your trending ones may become evergreen as well, and also you can make some quick sales. I definitely recommend both. People say or evergreen or trending, either evergreen or trending. I'm going to say do both, maximize profits always. Okay, that was lesson 4, maximizing profits, and that is actually the end of the video. Thank you for watching, guys. I am really enjoying making content at the moment. I really hope that this kind of content is going to help some people out. Feel free to follow me on Instagram or join my Facebook group or follow me on TikTok, where I release some keyword videos, just like random keywords that I've found. And if you found this useful, guys, please just hit me a subscribe or a like on the video. Peace out, and I'll see you really soon.